The Secret of Money. Understanding Assets and Liabilities.
One day, Mr. Kim, my friend's father, told me the secret of money.
The real secret of money is to know the difference between assets and liabilities, and to try to increase your assets.
When I heard this, I thought he was making a joke because this seemed too plain.
The rich try to acquire assets.
He continued,
But the poor tend to increase their liabilities because they take liabilities for assets.
I asked him, do you mean all we need to know to become rich is to understand what assets are? He nodded, saying,
Yes, it's that simple.
But if it's so simple, how come not everyone is rich? I asked him again. He continued smiling at me.
It is because many people do not know the difference between an asset and a liability. As a student, you may not have lots of assets, but it's important not to confuse assets with liabilities so that you won't increase your liabilities.
Then he moved on with the explanation about the secret of money.
1. Assets equals money into your pocket. To begin with, what is an asset? Simply speaking, an asset is anything that puts more money into your pocket on a regular basis. The traditional definition of an asset was a bit different because people regarded an asset as anything that could be turned into money. Let me give you an example. Look around your room. Is there anything that has some money value? Probably you have more than you think. A computer, TV, a cell phone, and so on. However, here's the catch. Although you may believe anything of some value can be an asset, it is actually not an asset as long as it belongs to you. Why is that? It is because it does not add any money to your pocket until you sell it and get some cash in your hand. In fact, the same principle is applied to the cash in your wallet. In other words, if the cash is sitting in your wallet, it doesn't put more money into your pocket. Therefore, it's not an asset. However, there are places where cash reproduces itself. For example, if you save your money in a bank for the future, you will receive a certain amount of interest for the money later. This increases the value of your money. Simply, the money in your wallet is not an asset, while your money in the bank is an asset. 2. Liabilities equals money out of your pocket. Liabilities are the opposite of assets. That is, they take money out of your pocket. Lots of things mentioned earlier, such as TV or a computer in your room, are liabilities because you took money out of your wallet when you bought them. Even though you sell them later for cash, they are still liabilities because you will get much less money than what you paid to buy them. Liabilities also include whatever you owe. If you borrow money from a friend or a family member, for example, it is a liability called debt. Did your parents use their credit card to buy you a new cell phone? Then, they just created another liability. Also, if your brother or sister took out a loan from a bank to pay for college tuition and is planning to make payment after they graduate, this is a type of liability as well. Like this, anything that decreases the amount of money in your pocket is a liability after all. Money tips. Buy carefully. Then, what is the lesson we can learn from knowing the difference between assets and liabilities? Well, the best thing is trying to increase your assets by making money and investing it for reproduction. However, having good spending habits is important because it can help you keep the size of your liabilities small. Therefore, do not buy anything just because it looks great. Rather, ask yourself before you buy, do I really need it? Is it worth the money? It will help you make a smart choice and also keep your assets growing as well.